Looks good.
Hey, this is what we're thankful for.
I want to make sure the light is on you because I feel like it's... So we're going to sit in the middle.
Okay.
Just to do the intro.
All right.
And then I got to think about what I'm going to say. Because I'm so terrible with starting the episode off.
Started off like trying to find what you were doing.
How are you?
Wait.
And then you
wait, and then I say, and I'm kind of, okay, I'm sorry. I mean, we can still do it.
We can,
like,
but always, like when I watch it back, I hate that part of the episode every single time. You're good. I promise you.
Okay.
It's good. We were supposed to do a practice anyway, so
it's okay.
It's good.
All right.
You ready?
Yes.
All right. Hello, everybody. Hey, hi, how you doing? I'm your host, Kennedy Vidal, and this is The Art Of.
And I'm your guest, Kyle Hart, and this is The Art of Finding Your Purpose.
Yeah. Kyle Hart, welcome to The Art Of.
Thank you so much. I'm excited to be here.
Of course. We're talking about the art of finding your purpose.
The art of finding your purpose.
I just want to know, where are you at with that right now?
Finding my purpose, where am I at with that? Wow, that is a good question. Still finding it.
But that's so real because I feel like I'm still like at first I thought, oh yeah, I know what my purpose is, but I think it's like I think it's kind of a constant thing. You're kind of forever evolving in different areas of your life.
That's what I was gonna say. Your purpose can evolve.
Yeah.
Depending on where you're at that time in your life. I definitely feel like mine strives towards something with me being me and helping people though.
Okay.
In some sort of way. So whether that's from music or that's from my major at college or that's from just talking to people, like that's what a psychologist does.
Right.
So all of that, like it definitely stems something in helping people or helping people express in some sort of way. I would definitely say that's where my purpose is.
So you're a psychology major?
Yes, psychology, cognitive, and neuroscience.
Oh, okay.
That's my major,
nice.
yeah.
The crazy thing is, I really feel like everyone's purpose, like from a general, very broad aspect, I feel like everyone's purpose is to help others out.
Yeah.
From like just the very basic area of what someone's purpose is, I feel like is to help out. And you can do that in so many different areas of life.
So many different ways. Like I said, that's why I said whether it's music with that route or entertainment, like I told you, I love that. That's my heart. Or whether we're going down the more so school route.
Right.
Psychologists, that's literally what they do. They help people, whether it's clinical or behavioral or whatever it is. So yeah.
And I feel like everyone, especially like latter college times or after you graduate, a lot of people are really trying to find their purpose or hone in on to like, fulfilling what that looks like. And I think it's just kind of everyone growing up has lived their life, just doing things. Yeah. And it's like now you kind of got to start locking in to figure out, okay, what do I want to do?
It's like it's grown.
What
it's grown
exactly?
It's
just,
you gotta put your big boy pants on and get it together.
Literally, you really do, because if you don't, you're just gonna be left behind. Yeah, like everybody else.
It's real. It's definitely something that like I think about it often. I graduate next year. I graduate next spring.
Okay,
and it be on my mind a lot. And then I have so many peers who have left and graduated, and they be like, I'm stuck in this period. It's always like right after. It's always like the first like 6 months. And they're like, I don't know exactly what I'm doing, or I feel lost, or I feel this, or I feel that, or I feel this. I had a homegirl who just graduated in December, and I told her, I was like, you got to give yourself a little bit of look. I'm like, you got to give yourself a little bit of grace, my love. I'm like, you did great. You accomplished a lot while you were in school. You're still accomplishing things now. You're not where you want to be at, of course. And that's good. It's good to be hard on yourself though. Yeah. It's good to not get complacent.
Yes.
Definitely. But I'm like, at the same time, why are you roughing yourself up like you're doing the worst? You could be doing a lot worse. You could be out here selling drugs, on drugs, strung out. Like it's a lot you could be doing. That's good. That's wrong, and you're not doing it. So yeah.
The crazy thing is, I was probably that person like my whole life, I knew for a fact I wanted to be a doctor. I'm like,
Hey.
I got my whole life set out. I'm gonna go to this. I knew I was going to go to NYU because their tuition was free. I had it. I mean, when I say I had it planned out, and I'm working towards like my medical goals and stuff, and I'm like realizing I don't want to do this. Like, this is really, I mean, I thought I was passionate about it.
Yeah.
I do genuinely love learning about the body and just how it works and stuff. And, you know, my major, I think it was perfect for me because I genuinely liked it. But like, just the pursuit, it was no eagerness to pursue it. And that's when I had to realize, like, other things I was working on, those were kind of hard too, but it was just like, no, I love, like, I still, like, even, you know, with the podcast and stuff, working towards it was hard, but it still wasn't like, I don't want to do it. You know what I mean?
You love what you were doing.
Yeah.
It's different when you genuinely love what you're doing.
Exactly. And I had to get to a point where I just like let go of what I thought I wanted and had to move into what I actually want. Like, no, this is something
I find myself being there sometimes too, because like I said, entertainment is like my heart. Like, that's like, I grew up in choir, acting, theater, musical theater, like all of that. Like, that was me growing up. Like, I was that kid, and I still am that person. That's why, like, at school, anything that I find to throw myself at that still deals with that, I do it. I done taken so many acting classes. I done hosted the spring concert twice. Like, I love things all entertainment. I worked with a photographer last summer, got to see what modeling feels like, this and that. Like, and of course, singing, like my first love. But outside of all of that, I didn't want to major in it because I'm so scared to major in it, because the entertainment industry can be so, it could be very cutthroat and wishy-washy. And then most of the biggest entertainers we have today don't even have a college degree. Exactly. They really don't. Yeah. So I was like, I'm going to major in something that I can fall back on in case this don't go right. And I'm like you, the only other thing that piqued my interest is the body. So I started off as dentistry. But then I took a psych course that I had to take with dentistry. And that right there, I was like, if I'm gonna go the academic route and I gotta go like this way, I was like, if entertainment does not work, I definitely want to do something with the brain. Like, I was going to say, it has to be with the brain. The brain is so fascinating. But I find myself all the time, like, balancing in between. Like, should I have switched my major to something of the arts? Or am I doing it right? Am I doing it right because I'm actually trying to think about the future and how, if that didn't go right, I have this great degree to fall back on with an amazing career field to go into. Like, I think I'd be like, was that the right way? Or should I just be like, fuck it? Oops, sorry, I don't even know if I can curse on it. Or should I just be like, fuck it, and just go all in towards the entertainment route? And I'm like, I'm gonna pray about it, and God will reveal things at all time.
What do you think He's revealed about it?
I still don't know.
Well, you want me to tell you what I just personally believe?
What's that?
I believe majoring in the arts, I feel like it takes the art out of it.
You think so?
Yes, because they have these rules and you have to do it like this. And it's like, you know what I'm saying?
True.
And then it's like,
I do get what you're saying.
People of their creativity. You know what I mean?
It definitely
and I'm not
strips it
saying
up the
you can't
authentic piece.
learn from it.
Yeah.
Like, I think taking singing classes, that can help you elevate your voice and how you like control your vocals and stuff like that. But like,
yes, because
majoring in fashion, and I think you can learn about, you know, different fabrics and stuff, but sometimes I feel like it can take the creativity out.
I get what you're saying. I definitely get what you're saying. I think it's important to have, but it's definitely, I get what you're saying. Like, it takes like the authentic piece of what is your art and who is your art out of your art, because you're just doing it a generic way. Right. So I definitely get that. Yeah. And so,
like a teacher can be there and you like give you what you're supposed to do and stuff, and you create something, and if it's not up to their their expectations, then you get great on that, and then it's like, but no, this is something you created and you love. So I think I'm not saying people don't do it, but from my personal like beliefs and ideas and stuff, I just feel like just create or just be an artist in the best way you see fit. You know what I mean?
Just do you. Just do it and let it blossom like a flower.
Like you said, like a lot of people don't go to school for that. And stuff.
Most people don't. I mean, most people don't. Most people don't. I don't want to sound dumb when I say this, so don't go too hard on me, guys. But most people that I've seen, like big people that I can name, if they did go to school for it, it's because they went to a very big, well-known art school like Juilliard, for an example. Like you got your people who came out of there. Oh, this person went there, this person went there. But most of the time, especially with, like social media being a thing and all of that, I feel like a lot of people have blown up from there or have at least just made connections and gotten their place somewhere without actually majoring in it. Like you don't really see singers, I majored in music. Or you don't really see a bunch of actors even saying that, or they took acting classes for sure. Like
to learn.
But that's different from getting a whole degree in something.
Exactly.
So
So kind of just going back to your purpose, you say you're trying to figure out where you think you are. You say you want to help people through your music?
Through whichever route life is gonna guide me down. I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. We really don't know.
Right.
So I don't know if that's gonna be, of course I'm gonna bust my ass and work hard towards whichever avenue my life goes down that route. But whether it's through being a psychologist, I'm going to be the best damn psychologist you ever see. And I'm going to be on top of it. And then if it's through me and being myself, expressing my art through music and acting and entertainment and all of that, I'm going to be the best at that too. Like I'm going to definitely do that. I feel like in between finding my purpose is, I think I found it maybe. Maybe I could say I found my purpose. I just ain't mastered it, if that makes sense.
What do you,
Maybe so.
But it starts somewhere.
It's this one is such a question where it's like, it's like categories. Like I found something here, still working on this column, still working on this column. Like it's like a big picture coming together as a whole. Okay,
so what do you think it is?
Definitely, I said helping people for sure. I think helping people and helping myself through my art, I feel like is a big part of my purpose for sure. And that goes down both routes. Music is very healing for me. Entertainment is healing for me. Like acting, for an example, I think that's one of the most profound, and there's no other job like it where you get to embody something or someone else. And that is literally your job. And you get to create someone else's story in such a beautiful way, because when you're acting, you're not playing as yourself. I think that's healing for sure. I also think that psychology, that's so personal for me. Like the brain, I'm a very big advocate for mental health. So this was personal for me when I switched, because I was like, wow, like this is everything that I stand for. Like knowing about this, being in tune with yourself, especially as a Black man. Like I tell my frat brothers this all the time. I'm like, as Black men, we got to make sure we stay on top of our mental health, because we just have to make sure, because this country where we live at will be quick. They don't care if your mental health is not right. This is what this looks like. This is what you are. I say we have to make sure we know how to control ourselves. And psychology plays a big part in me learning that. And that's a big piece for me. So I definitely think my purpose is definitely a part of healing myself with those things, and those things that I hold so close to my core, as well as like expressing that with other people, if I make sense. It's like giving a piece of my light that I know has helped me and shining it on others, and like, maybe this can help you too.
I love that.
So yeah, if that makes sense.
No, I'm here with you, because the podcast is really, I really want to focus on creatives. I really want to focus on business owners,
Yeah.
but through focusing on conversations with them, I want them to be able to talk about like their hardships and talk about how they got from A to B, or, you know, just different things like that. And hopefully it can help someone else. Also, I wanted to be able to like promote whatever they're pushing out. You know what I'm saying? So like, I get what you're saying by whatever you do, you want it to help.
It has to. And I want it to be personal for me. I don't want to just do something just to say, oh, I'm just doing it.
Yeah,
like
money.
Like where's the passion in that, y'all? That ain't no purpose. Like that's not no art. That's not no purpose.
Where's the passion?
That's why I was saying, even if it's psychology or if it's entertainment, those are both really big pieces of my core that have helped me and built me to who I am today, to when I feel like whatever I do from helping people, it has to be a piece of sharing that. Okay. And I feel like that's going to be a big part of my purpose when it comes full circle as a whole. Because I feel like I'm still being worked on by God every day.
Yeah,
every single day.
Not a day goes by.
This is a marathon. It's not a sprint.
Literally, I saw a post that was like, I forgot what the post was, but it was like something like, my mama used to discipline me now when I was younger, but now that I'm older, God disciplined me. I was like, you know what? That's so real.
That is so funny though. Seriously, that's real. Like,
But I want to ask, you said you're really big on mental health.
Yes.
And men's mental health is very important. Because,
so important. You know, my God.
It's something that is not really taught.
Yeah.
Growing up as a Black person, but specifically a Black man, you're not really taught how to like express your emotions and stuff. Yeah. So I wanted you to like kind of go into why it's so big to you, for you, and like why you can help others, like other Black men.
Okay, so this one has like, this is like a spider web with so many different avenues.
Okay.
So mental health. So I first had, where do I start? Let me think.
Okay, no, you're good. Think about it.
Let me think, because it's really important, y'all. Like, it's very important. Like, my Lion brothers will tell you, I don't shut up about this. I know sometimes they get tired of me when we a chapter, and I'm like, oh, before we leave here, y'all know what the drill is. Time to do our check-in. Like, how's everybody doing? For me, it definitely started, and I would say for me, when I truly realized what it was probably high school. Okay. High school for sure. So being in the South and being Black, and then on top of that, because I'm very open about this for all of you who don't know, like I am gay. So that was something that was, you know, being, like I said, it truly explains itself. Black, a male in the South, gay, growing up. Oh,
that's a headline right there.
Yeah, like literally, like, yeah. So it started for me then, and I feel like that from how I grew up. Now my family is going to hell and back behind me. They're not playing no games. So I have a very supportive family for sure. My mom and my dad and my brothers, plural, like, don't none of them play by me. Right. But when you're in your own head and you're growing up and you got to go to school, and it's like, before you even understood what the word gay was your damn self, like, I'm not thinking about sexuality in middle school. Yeah. But some kids were, for sure. Yeah. And even now, learning, just even now, getting to this age now, I'm 21 years old. A part of me has questioned. I used to be so confused about it back then, or people look at it as cool, or this, or you're young, oh, you know what this is, or this is that, or this is that. And now you get a little older, it's like, why the fuck did you know what that was at this age?
And why were you so fascinated?
Like,
why
what was going on?
Push that so much?
Like, it's actually concerning. Like, really, like, seriously, it's like, why did you know so much about sex or sexuality at 11 years old or 12 years old? Is very, now it's natural, don't get me wrong, like, of course, and around that middle school range, that's when you get curious about your own body and other people and this and that. But
to know it at that level,
to know everything from A to Z at that age, now that I get to the point, because some of those people who would like make comments are like, you're gay, or this is that, and I'm like, What? No, I'm not.
Yeah.
First of all, at the time, I was not thinking about sexuality. So it was like I was called something before I even knew that I was that, if I make sense. Like, it's like I was called the word gay before I truly knew what the shit meant my damn self. I keep cursing. I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing this over here. I'm sorry. But yeah, so that was that. And then once it gets to the point it was connotated as if it's an insult. So, you're growing up and being gay is like a insult, like it's this or that.
It's definitely looked at
negatively. So to have that pressure growing up, and then you go from middle school to high school, is kind of like, it'll force you, like for me, it'll force you to basically just about damn near like hate yourself. Like truly, because it's like you've heard it for so long. Oh, you're this, you're that. And then it has such a negative connotation behind it. It's like, well, no, I'm not. And if I was, I'm not going to say nothing about it now. Like y'all have made me feel like I'm the worst person in the world.
Yeah.
Like, why would I say something about it now? Like, why would I genuinely feel comfortable saying something about it now if you'd have made me feel like I'm everything but a child of God at this point? Like, You know what?
It's crazy. I had someone else on my show, and he's gay too, and he was kind of talking about his experience, which is very similar to yours. And he was like, especially at a young age, people don't know how to deal with labels. Like when people say certain stuff, or they're constantly talking about you or placing narratives on your life, you don't really know how to deal with it. And it's like,
from a young age, especially. Like,
and it like, he was telling me kind of how it basically, I guess more so kind of like it can develop into like insecurities within yourself, or just like being more reserved because you don't want anybody to perceive you a certain way and stuff like that.
It's so detrimental is the best word I can use. And then so many people, they just say anything. Like, for an example, I grew up in a house with straight parents. My mom and my dad are still together, happily. And I always say they have always been my
inspiration
for what lovable partners should look like. Okay. Y'all, I look at my mom and dad. They have been married for, I think they made 25 years. Was it this year, last year? Something, I don't know. Look, 20-some years, y'all. And I have had such a positive example of what lovable partner is supposed to look like. It was not always cute. I've seen them get into their terrible arguments, but I've always seen them come back and embrace each other and figure this out. I've seen them go through hardships, through ups, through downs, I've seen it all with them. And I'm like, y'all are truly like my power couple. My power couple is my parents. Like, I want what y'all have. Yeah. So many people think like, oh, you're gay because of this, you're gay because of that. Y'all don't know how it happens. I grew up with, I had a mom and a dad. Like, I saw a man and a woman. It happened. Look, and my brother is the complete opposite of me. He's macho man. He has his wife, and my niece, who I love so much, is this and is that. And that's just how it is. But like I said, that outside noise of being young and then growing up, that put me in a terrible, terrible place. Like, it put me into a place where it made me like, at some point, I was like, and it's so terrible that I even got here in my mind. And I hate that I let people get me there in my mind. But it got to the point when I was like, maybe just be easy if I'm not here no more. Like,
so you think you were like depressive or suicidal?
Yes. Like, it got to a point where I was so depressed, to the point where those thoughts would definitely cross my mind. I was too chicken to ever actually do all that, because I'm like, oh, y'all, life got too much to offer. Life got too much to offer. I refuse to let me take myself out because of all of this chatter. Oh, nah, like, you can't be that.
And I think I can't say that's the main reason people, commit or whatever.
Yeah.
But I think that is a large part of it.
Definitely.
Because of the chatter and because of what people say. And that's why I'm like, don't even understand how people get so comfortable with talking about other people, with speaking on, like, I do, like, that is something that frustrates me so bad. And like,
it's such a strange thing.
Bullies
truly.
and stuff. Like, I've never been a bully, but I was the type of person, like, I will bully a bully. You're not gonna sit here and talk about this person and treat this person bad. Like, that is one thing I cannot stand.
It's a strange thing. No, it truly is. And it's like infatuation. Yeah. Like, why are you so worried? And
why do you think they are? Like, I want to hear your take. Why do you think people like bully and talk are so negative to other people?
I think it boils down to jealousy a lot of the times. That's like the key term. And sometimes it's not even jealousy and envy. I must say that. Sometimes it's not even like a hate thing, or it's like I hate you. You don't hate me. Yeah. You hate that you're not me. It's like, you gotta hate that you see this, you see the way I do this or I do that, or that I have this or I have that. You're upset with yourself. It's definitely something more deep and personable. Yes. This is not about me. This is more so about you. And you're just taking me as your punching bag because you're seeing potential of what you could be, but you're not. Exactly. Yes, that's what I tell those people all the time.
Jealousy, envy, and then they do it to make themselves feel better. Yeah. If I put you down, if I make you feel less than, or that you're not worthy of, then that makes me feel better, because that may lower who you actually are, lower like your qualities, because now you're, in your head, and now I can feel better because I'm, you know what I'm saying?
And my mom always taught me this, and it's so true. Hurt people. So I will say also, sometimes is that these people they just hurting. Now, where they hurting from and where their hurt stems from, whether it stems from envy or jealousy or just something else that has nothing to do with you. Yeah, that stuff, like trauma, like hurt people will hurt people. That's real. So you just walking around here hurting everybody. Like, and you got to find a better way, man. Like, that's not gonna work. Okay. Like, life is it's gonna be a very bumpy ride for you throughout life with that. And I will say, I got to college my freshman year, and that is when I hit one of my lows, mental health, my first semester, even though freshman year was actually one of the best years so far at the same time.
No, let's talk about that. No.
So
how can one year be the most fun, the most exciting, but also be the
lowest you've ever been? Like, I don't understand it. I actually don't.
That's
like,
how
it's so much.
The second semester of my freshman year, like the first semester, everything, when I tell you everything was perfect, like I'm telling you, I was this, and this, I'm exceeding here. I'm having so much fun. Second semester, when I say complete opposite. Yeah,
it's like, and I feel like it's because college is a new experience. Yeah. And it's a big learning thing that happens. So you're having so much fun. And you just getting drugged at the same time. Yeah. Like, you're having so much fun. Like, you got this, but it's also like hit after hit after hit to you. And that's when I came out my freshman year. I came out to my friends and my family.
Oh, really?
And the person that I was involved with my freshman year, when I saw how his family had did him, like, it was like if you choose to be this way, I'm done. His mom actually said that.
Is she religious?
If you watch this, I hate this for you. I'm not gonna say no names, but his mom did say he was like, I'm done with you.
Is
like,
she
that's
religious?
what he told me. I'm not sure.
Okay.
If she is or not. If I had to guess, probably so. Yeah. But she was like, I'm done with you. You're going to figure out everything on your own. And if you're somebody who is blessed enough to have parents who help you figure out college, like, you're not paying anything, they're paying for this, like, you don't work or you're doing this, so you're being taken care of by your family, then it'd be like, you're just going to be left high and dry like that. That's what made him never come out. He still ain't came out. I'm serious.
So he went to his mom, told his mom, and she was like, if you come out.
This was definitely something that had already happened. Hold on. Like, this was something, just to set the scene, like, a little bit, this was something that had definitely happened She already knew about her son prior in like high school. He was doing stuff.
Okay.
See, me, I wasn't fast like that. Y'all didn't do anything until college. But
me too.
Look, so when she had called on FaceTime and we were in the gym, and I'm so serious. I don't know how she picked off of what she picked off her phone. I don't know if I just radiate that so much, but all I said was, "Hi, how are you doing?" to the camera. She was not, most moms are like warm, like, "Hey, hi, baby, hi, this, that." Oh no, she was like, "Hi, Kyle." I was like, well, damn. Like, what did you want me to say? Like, was it like what you want me to come at you like that? Like, you're somebody's mama. I'm not finna talk to you like you one of my partners or my homeboys. Like, I thought I was just being respectful. Apparently, she was able to read between the lines through there somehow. So, she that night they went back and forth on the phone a lot, and he was like, so basically my mom knows that something is going on between us. I'm so serious. I was like, imagine I'm a freshman. This is like, this is too much. Like, this is too much. I'm still trying to figure myself out. And I was not out at the time.
Right.
I'm still trying to figure myself out. He was like, and she was like, if I choose to do this or be with you or come out or this and that, she was like, I'm done with you. She's tired of going back and forth with this with me. Is this, is that. That motivated me to come out. Like, I'm so serious. Because I got to the point where I had went through, you know how you are about your first. Mm-hmm. Everybody real tender about their first. So that, I don't know, his drama played more so into my mind. It made me like look at my own porch of what's going on. You're lying to everybody about your sexuality for what? You're feeling the need to explain yourself to people that you don't know or seek approval from random people, literally, that you don't know.
Right.
For what, Kyle? Like, genuinely, for what? So that gave me the courage to come out to my friends and my family.
Okay.
And I, like, seeing that, I came to the consensus, and my parents was mad that I even thought about this. I was like, if you guys would have gave me that type of attitude or ultimatum, like with school, because you guys pay for this and do that, like you guys are just going to be done with me or this and that. I was like, I will forever love you guys and respect y'all because y'all are my mom and dad. I was like, but I guess I said I would just would have had to take that ultimatum because I said I just would have had to go get a job, go to the army, do whatever I had to do to put myself through school. And I wouldn't be the first nor the last person to ever have to do this. And I said, because I was getting to the point where when something becomes so detrimental to your brain that you thinking about offing yourself or not being here or this and that, you got to, no matter what other ties it will shift in your life, you got to cut that off immediately. So that means that you don't talk to your parents. Well, look, I guess you're just not going to talk to your parents. It's better than being in a coffin and missing out on this God-given gift of life that you took from yourself. So
and you know what I hate? I don't care what your beliefs is. I don't care what you don't like or what you feel is right and wrong.
Yeah.
Why as a mother, why as a parent, would you ever disown your child? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I agree.
Like, it's one thing to try to understand them. Because a lot of people don't understand. You know what I mean? Like, even me, myself, like, I don't fully understand, because I'm not living that life. But why, as a parent, to disown them? Like, did you stop loving them because
like, you just
gay?
stop. Like, it's like what? Like, that's why sometimes it's like, that's why I said you grow up. Now, imagine that type of energy coming from peers. Yeah. Like, you're 13, 14, 15, 16 years old, and that's coming from peers around you who say things around you who don't know that you're gay. It will definitely make you like hate yourself. Yeah. And that is what spun my mental into just the ultimate lowest point. And then that's when I was like, you know what? I was like, F all of that. F all of this, F all of that. I got too much to do here. I have a purpose. And we all go down the what's a sin route, this, that. Y'all, we all sin. People love to quote the Bible at you. I'm like, last time I checked, all sins was created equally. I shouldn't have tattoos. We should have piercings. Your body is a temple. You're not supposed to mark it. It's so much stuff. I'm like, why we over here about to condemn gay people to hell? Why do you have two different baby fathers? You married now, but so what? You still got two different baby daddies. This is that. Like it's so many things that are a sin that I'm like, we just really hone in on being gay.
Because I was
is a
gonna
sin.
ask you, like, I hear you talk about God, and I know like it's just a very controversial topic. Like you can't be Christian and be gay, or you can't do this. And
Yes.
so like, what are your?
You most definitely can, because so many people say, I am a child of God. I have always grown up that way. I grew up, I grew up knowing that, like,
God is real.
yes, like that was something big. I was raised on faith. Like every single step I take is through faith. Every single day. I say all the time, every day that I woke up today and was able to get here safely because of God.
Okay.
Like every day is a gift. It is a gift from him, and you can definitely be gay and still believe in God. But I definitely do think that there are some people who allow the outside noise, once again, to disarray them away from their relationship with God.
Meaning what?
Like people who are gay will feel like that they like branch
Can't
off,
pray
or
stuff.
they because of what people, human beings are saying. I don't care what another human being is saying. What I know, I have a connection that I feel that is real with God. You're not finna tell me that I don't have a relationship with God. I'm like you're not gonna, like, there's no human being on this earth that can sit here and tell me you don't have a relationship with God. You're gay. I'm just gonna look at you and laugh. Like, really?
Okay, so
And say, I'm gonna pray for you, and then walk away.
right. I'll pray for you.
Yes.
You can keep that though.
Yes.
But okay, so when it comes to like, because this is a whole, when I say like this is a whole can of worms. Like it's because it's questions I have that because like I said, I don't understand everything.
No, me neither. Look, I still be having questions myself.
So when it comes to sinning and stuff, we're supposed to like do our best to overcome sin.
Yeah.
And some people say you can overcome sin. Like you know who Jackie Hill Perry is?
I've heard the name.
Okay, so she's like she's gay. She was a gay, I guess. I don't think she's a pastor, but she's someone who believes in God. Like all her stuff, ministry and stuff is all Jesus related and stuff. She was gay, and she says you can overcome it. And then there's a lot of people who say like this is not something you can overcome. Like I prayed about it, like it's still here. So what are your
I used to be the same way when I was younger. It's so much that boils into that. Like when I say that you damn near program your mind to hate yourself, like so much goes into it. I used to do the same thing. I used to be like, God, why it had to be me? You could pick somebody else to be gay. Like why?
So
like
do
why
you
it have to be me?
think people can like, or you think some can, some can't? Like, what are your thoughts on that?
I'm not gonna say that nothing is impossible.
Okay.
But this is what I will say.
Okay.
I definitely think that some people think the definition of overcoming is them taking that piece of themselves, balling it up as tight as they can, and shoving it deep down.
Yeah.
And they think that's overcoming it.
And it's not.
No, it's not.
Because it's still, and that's
It's
how you
still
get
there.
people that's DL.
That's how you get people that's DL, or quite frankly, that's how, because I've had them hit on me. That's how you get people who, I'm 21 years old in college, and you're a 40 or 50-year-old man with a wife and 3 kids trying to contact me.
Because you haven't truly overcome it.
You didn't what did you overcome?
just press it down.
And
You
then
just-
I actually hate that. I really hate that, because you're doing all of this. That's how a lot of shit stirs up. You're doing all of this. Obviously, you're being unfaithful to your wife with men, women, whoever,
Right. So
whatever
not
you're
only
doing.
are you gay,
You're putting yourself at risk of contracting something to bring it back home to your wife because you're cheating. Because no matter if you're sleeping with a man or a woman, STDs are very much so real on both
and
ends.
cheating is cheating.
Yes, cheating is cheating. And then I can only imagine cheating on your wife with another woman is one thing. And this is coming from a man. This is coming from a man himself.
Yes.
Cheating on your wife with a woman is one thing, but damn, cheating on your wife with another man, if she is under the premonition that you are straight. Like,
You
there's
know
a
how
difference if your wife
distraught I
know
would
you're
be?
bisexual or something about this, but
You know how distraught I will be? Because our whole relationship was a lie.
it's like everything is a
Everything is a lie. Like everything you've
Everything is a
ever
lie.
told me is a lie.
yeah.
Because I believe
like that's
you to
so
be
messed
one
up
point,
for me.
like one person, but you're a totally like everything
There's
in
a
your life is a
whole
lie.
different piece to you that just ain't developed yesterday.
Yeah.
That you
Yeah.
completely left out.
Right.
It's like that's like, I hate when men do that.
Yeah,
Stop doing that.
I'd rather just be out.
Like just be out at that point.
Because
Seriously.
what is the point of being DL? Like, and I think
Yeah.
people are just DL because of, they don't like to be perceived. But at the end of the day, especially if you're actively like living in what you're trying to hide, it's gonna come to light.
Yeah, and apparently those are the ones who get more respect. I'm like, a man, like they get more respect than someone that's out because they don't get the
Oh, I see what you're saying.
oh, you're this, you're this, you're this, you're that. He is too. He's just hiding behind his wife and his kids, and you just eating it up,
Which is even
believing
worse.
it. Like, that's worse.
Yeah.
That's why, like, all of those labels and this and that on why people don't come out and this and that. I'm aware everybody don't have this mindset. I'm not gonna say I'm rebellious, but maybe a little bit. I take all that and ball that up and throw that in the trash. I used to crave for a group of male friends growing up. I have maybe a few, like two, who are very tight with, but to have who you go out with, you could call your guys up or do a guys trip or this or this or this or that. Once I started being myself, I mean, if you've seen some of my friend group, I'm the only gay one. Everybody is straight. Life was so much more simpler when I came out. I had my homeboys, my homegirls. I wasn't hiding it from nobody. My homeboys accepted who I was. I made new homeboys. It was so much easier for me to just be me and still be one of the guys and kick it while also being truthful. I remember when I told one of my homeboys freshman year, because I told 3 of my friends before I told anybody else. And he's still one of my best friends to this day on campus. And I remember telling him, so I was like, so bro, I think I'm gay. It's this is that. And he was like, okay. Cause I was doing a lot. I was doing a lot. That's the simple version, but I was not spiraling, but he could tell I had
something to get out.
Something to get out. He was like, so you did all that?
Right.
Just to say that?
Right.
He was like, I mean, that's okay. I mean, he was like, that's your life. That's you. I mean, I still love you the same as this is that. And yeah, but when you're in, like I said, when you in your own mind and dealing with them pressures, all them chatter from the outside, you just think everything is going to be the worst. Life was easier for me when I came out, seriously, y'all, socially. It's just always been. And all those tendencies or this and that, or people are going to do this or say this and do that, I literally have redefined all of that.
And not only that, but
I don't deal with
whether
them
you're
problems.
gray, whether you're straight, whether you're black, whether you're white, whether you're male, whether you're female, people are always going to have something to say.
They always going. I say that too. I said, people going to talk. I can dead ass sit here and say, I am on track to be the president of the United States of America and will change this country for the better, and have stats to prove it and say, I've done this, I've done this, I've done this, I've done this, I've done this. Somebody is going to say something. Somebody, they going to talk whether you do good or bad. You could be doing the worst out here, or you could be at the top of your A1 game and truly nobody is touching you. They going to say something regardless.
Yeah.
So why should you care anyways?
Right.
So yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I want to bring it back. We
went off. we went left field.
Which is totally fine. I love whichever way the conversation
That means
flows.
the conversation was flowing naturally.
Exactly.
Y'all. That's what that means.
And that's what it's supposed to do, flow naturally. But I do want to kind of bring it back to finding your purpose.
Yeah.
That's what this is about.
Yes.
Do you think people who are trying to find their purpose, what do you think they have to do to kind of understand or get there? Because I have my ideas about it, but I want to kind of hear what you think.
I think those people have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable.
Yeah.
That is a big one.
It is.
I feel like the more you put yourself out there, the more you explore, you try this, you try that. Oh, this isn't for me.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gravitating down this route.
Yeah.
I'm doing this route. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. That will make it easier for you to find your purpose. And not to say that I have it all together, because I clearly said I don't. I'm still finding mine too.
A constant.
But it's definitely just putting yourself out there, being comfortable with being uncomfortable opens up so many doors and avenues that you didn't think that you would like or even try or even be good at. And then before you know it, you might be like, damn, this is a big part of what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Like this is a part of my passion. This is a part of who I am. And I feel like that's a big part of that a lot of people are not comfortable with, which is being comfortable with being uncomfortable at times.
They limit themselves. And I think like, especially in your 20s is a great time to like, just try new things, whatever it may be. Try new things, take risks, do it and you know, you hear people say, do it for the plot, but low key, like, yes, in certain ways, you got to do it for the plot because you never know what can come out of that.
You never know.
And I did an episode kind of like at the beginning of me starting my podcast. It was just me, and it was about, I think it was like the art of finding peace, passion, and purpose, and kind of how all three of those tie in together. Like, I feel like first, you kind of have to, well, not even necessarily first, but once you find something you're passionate about, it'll help you find your purpose. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you find something you love, you find something that you don't mind putting the work in for, or you don't mind putting effort in for.
110%.
Then it'll help you find your purpose. And once you have purpose, you'll have peace in your life of what you're doing. Like, what you're aiming for, it'll have a purpose to it, and you'll have peace because of that. Like,
I like that.
Yeah.
The way you put that was like, that was so perfect. Like, that was so perfect. But yeah, I agree 110%. It definitely makes the road less bumpy to finding your purpose.
But let me talk about that, because it does make it less bumpy, but there is still a lot of bumps. Like, there's still a lot of heartaches. There's still a lot of things you're just going to have to figure out. But that's where it comes, like you said, being comfortable with being uncomfortable. Like, that's when that part comes in, because even though you have these hardships, even though it's hard, even though you might not have the finances to do or the audience to do what you want to do, you're still going to push through those hardships because you're passionate about it. You know what I mean? So those kind of, like, to me, those
and
things.
And it's something to have pride in being proud of, like, proud of the struggle. Like, Rome wasn't built in a day. This ain't happen, like, this ain't, these amazing things that people do didn't happen overnight. Like, they had these hard times, blood, sweat, and tears, literally. And
what Future say?
Yes. So I think that's a big part of it for sure. And I feel like people got to embrace that more. But I mean, it's human nature. We don't want to embrace that. Like
me, I didn't want to embrace it.
I was going to say,
like, I wanted it to happen quick. I wanted it to happen overnight. And I know sometimes success can happen that way. Like, don't get me wrong, but 9 times
it's possible, but a lot of times it does not. And when it does,
it doesn't last long.
Yeah, it don't last long. Or if it does, you just got to be like, thank God.
Yeah, literally.
Like this, like what? How did this just fall into my lap overnight? And it's actually lucrative and going and going and going. But so yeah, people definitely have to embrace that. Be proud of your struggle, especially when you can look back and be like, I done came 20 steps from where I started. Yeah, and when you're in that process of like trying to figure out your purpose, working towards your purpose, you're gonna grow so much. Yeah. I look back at my year, like last year, and I'm like, I am still, even from a year ago, a completely different person. Mm-hmm. So like when you look back at this next year, you'll be graduating and you'll be like, wow, I'm a completely different person. Like I look at that I haven't even graduated yet, but just the purpose, tongue twister, y'all. The person that I have became from freshman year to now. Yeah. And I'm like, wow. Yeah. Like, it's so many changes. And I feel like it's all a part of literally finding your purpose. It's like you get one step closer and you look back and you're like, oh, wow, I've done all of this. I've changed all of this. I'm disciplined in this way, or even it could be something, or it can be something bad. I fell short here, but I learned from it, but I'm not going backwards.
Yeah.
That's what matters.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So.
And you're going to fall short. You're going to fail. You're going to get it wrong. It's just.
Yes, you're going to fall hard, flat on your face.
Time after time.
All that matters is that you get up. You control your own story.
Yeah.
It ain't over. They say it ain't over till the fat lady sing. That's what they say. But it's literally not over. It's not over till I say it's over. Yeah. How about that? Honestly, it's not over till you say it's over.
As soon as you start spilling that negativity, that's when it's going to start actually manifest. Like, and that's why, like, what you speak is important. And what people speak over you and you receive is important. Because it's, I can really get into it. I see it. But that's why you gotta really speak the things you want. If it's something you know you want, like you have to, like if you know what your purpose is and you down it here and there, you really have to, that's when you're down, you really have to speak like, this is gonna happen. This is gonna work out. I'm gonna do this. It's gonna work in my favor because doubt, if you go down that road, it's not going to happen. Yeah. I truly believe that.
No, I'm a firm believer in that as well. You're your narrator. Mm-hmm. Nobody else can narrate your story and tell your story but you. Yeah. So it's real.
Yeah. I got one more question.
Go ahead.
What is the art of finding your purpose?
What is the art of finding your purpose? That is a good question.
Which I know you're still trying to figure out. But as of right now,
yeah, the art of finding your purpose, I would say it's a few things. I feel like they work simultaneously together. Okay. To get you to where you need to be. Listening is the art of finding your purpose. Okay. You learn so much about yourself and others sometimes when you just sit back and be observant. Mm-hmm. Or even when people don't think you're being observant and you are being observant. You learn so much. Mm-hmm. Like, it's like being a sponge, absorbing everything. Yeah. That literally leads me into my next little piece of finding your purpose. Be a sponge. Absorb everything. Yeah. Absorb everything around you. Don't be afraid to even learn about things that you don't necessarily agree with. Yeah. Don't ever walk into a room thinking you're the smartest person already in that room until you have educated yourself about what's going on in that room. Because we have a habit, of course, once again, human nature doing that, my way or the highway. Mm-hmm. No, it ain't always like that every time. You'll learn so much.
Life will humble you.
It will humble you very quickly. Learning so much. Having faith, I think, is another big piece. Mm-hmm. You got to have faith. You got to have faith in yourself. If you believe in something else, of course, have faith in that. Let that guide you. Let that work through you for you to get to your purpose. Mm-hmm. You got to believe in yourself. I know a lot of people say, oh, I did this for this. I did it for this person. I did it for this. 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 Did any part of you do it for you? I feel like that's a big part of finding your purpose as well. Did you do it for yourself? Mm-hmm. And when everything is away and you go home at night and you're in your own four walls in the dark, can you truly like look at yourself in the mirror and be like, I'm happy. Yeah. Or I'm happy with my decision, or I'm happy with where I'm going. Yeah. I feel like that's a big piece, which also, like I said, goes back into, like I was saying, embracing your struggle. Rome was not built in a day. This is a pathway that you got to take. It's a marathon, not a race. My advisor told me something. He was like, do you want to be some heat up microwave chicken or do you want to be a Wagyu steak? Yeah. Because one of them definitely takes longer to cook than the other. And the price difference is completely different. A Wagyu steak is up here. Right. Microwavable chicken is down here. Right. So which one do you want to be? And you want to be the best that you can be. Yeah. And that's going to take time. And you got to embrace that and be patient. Be patient with yourself. Give yourself grace. But also, keep that fire under your ass for sure. Definitely keep going. Yeah. Keep going, keep grinding, keep working hard like ain't nothing happening. Right. Even if everything is happening correctly. That don't mean pump the brakes. That means step on the gas harder. Everything is happening correctly. Yeah. So I feel like all of that will boil down to you finding your purpose. I think the art of finding your purpose is knowing yourself and evolving with yourself, if I make sense, because you're not the same person.
Right.
Like we just said, from freshman year to now, you're not the same person that you were 3 years ago, 4 years ago when freshman year started.
Right.
And I definitely feel like I'm going towards my purpose. I'm not going backwards from where I was then. And you know why? Because I'm evolving. Right. I feel like we got to embrace evolving. I think that's a big word and a big piece of finding your purpose is knowing when you're evolving and embracing it. Don't let yourself be complacent or stagnant.
Right.
And I know that's a lot, but I feel like the art of finding your purpose is a lot. I don't think it's one thing that it boils down to.
Yeah.
I think, like I said, I think all those things I just said, and probably a couple more things, work simultaneously together to find your purpose. It's like a whole assembly line.
Right.
And at the end, you're the finished product, and that's your purpose.
Yeah. And I don't know, like, honestly, your purpose is probably not truly fulfilled until you're dead and gone.
I was going to also say with evolving, sometimes your purpose can change, or it might not change completely, but the way that you fulfill it can change.
Yeah. And you can fulfill it in many different ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a lot. The art of finding your purpose is a lot, but I think it's a beautiful thing. I think it's a beautiful thing. I feel like every single day, like I said, every single day that you wake up is a gift to keep going. Like, hey, I woke up today.
Yeah.
So what am I doing today to get closer?
Right. And sometimes it's going to be hard. And, you know, all you may do to get closer is just, Lord, I'm trying.
It'd be like that. It'd be like that. I told you you go fall flat on your face sometimes. It'd be like that. Sometimes
for me, it was just like, okay, maybe take a step back away from it because I was doing a lot. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's like, let me do something else. Let me go be around.
That's a part of it too, not over exhausting yourself.
Yeah.
That's real too. You can over exhaust yourself and crumble everything that you've been trying to build because you're doing too much. And you need to slow down. You need to take a minute to focus on you, not even your purpose, just getting you together and getting, you know, do some maintenance, get game time. You know, when the when the cars do the race, the Indiana 500, I think
I know
it might be what it's called, the little pit stop, how you stop,
NASCAR,
change, you change the tires, you do this, you do that. Sometimes you need that for a second, or maybe longer than a second. Maybe it's a week, maybe it's a month, maybe it's a year.
Yeah.
Take what you need, but don't get complacent.
Right.
That's the number one thing about it.
That's good.
So yeah.
That was good.
Thank you. That was some good questions. I like that.
Thank you. You did good.
Thank you.
Well, I'm glad to have you on the show.
I was glad to be here.
Y'all, this was a good episode. You might have to go back and rewatch it and rewatch it.
And rewatch it.
You know what I'm saying? But thanks for coming, Kyle.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes. And thank y'all for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
Please do.
And you can follow Kyle.
Follow me on Instagram at I am Kyle Hart. This I am KYLEHART. I am Kyle Hart. And see me there.
Yeah. See y'all later. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Good.
I had so much fun. I hope we didn't go too much off topic. I enjoyed it though.
It's fine. Like I said, I want whatever the conversation, however it flows, that's just how it's supposed to be, you know? And I think we did good because we still talked about, the main parts of finding your purpose. And like you said, it's loaded.
It's loaded.
It's
Finding your purpose is a marathon.
This could have been like 5 parts. You know what I'm saying? Breaking it down. Real.
We can do an art of finding your purpose part 2.
Right.
We can definitely do a part 2. Look, I love doing this.